Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Softline. I'm Nancy Vanigo, and with me today is Queen Esther. Hello, Queen Esther. How are you doing?
Hello, Nancy. I'm good. Hello, our fantastic viewers out there. It's good to know you're here with us today. Sit tight. We have a lot for you today up our sleeves.
Absolutely. An exciting episode is going to be.
Exactly.
All right, so what's making me so excited? I just saw a video now. You know, all these past few days of we're seeing women complaining about DNA. In fact, there was one that trended a few days ago of a man in Edo who just discovered that his true children were not his. So, you know, all those stories of DNA, this, DNA, that, it's still happening every day, and it's a big deal. Wow. You know, when you keep reading these numbers on the newspaper, seeing them on social media, you think they are small cases, but these are big deals, dealing with people's life, breaking marriages and all that. So suddenly I saw a video of a woman and others, people around her jubilating. Why were they jubilating? She has 4 children for her husband, but her husband all of a sudden said he's not the father of the children.
Wow.
And so they went for a DNA test, and the DNA test just came out, and he's the father of the children. Wow. And so everybody, you need to see the excitement, you know, people were like happy for her. You know, somebody was even say, oh, you're a faithful woman. Look at the woman there. Our director just pull up the video. You know, the crowd following her, that's to show you the big deal this is. You know, people were there. Just imagine if this result had come out with being negative. Right. Oh my goodness, that's the lady over there. You know, she was like shouting on the, oh, come now, you're the father, where are you running to? The man just took off. Wow. So I don't know what he was expecting. Seriously, I really do not know what he was expecting, but you can see the crowd being so happy for the woman, calling her a faithful woman. Wow. Esther?
This is so interesting, Nancy.
Oh my goodness.
You know, each time videos surface online, I tend to ask a lot of questions, right? Because there are a lot of things that must have happened behind the scenes when none of us was there, actually, right? And before a husband could come out in the open and lay claims to the children not being his, there may have been cases of infidelity or grounds for such suspicions. I mean, Nancy, come on. In this era where people are looking for children, who wakes up one morning, children you have trained, you know, to a level, and then you wake up one morning to disown all of them, claiming that they aren't yours.
That's the woman there. I mean, I can imagine how she's feeling. You know, she has been vindicated. Right. She has been vindicated. So if only this thing had come out negative, I'm sure the world would have swallowed her alive. You know, but she's happy. She's saying her story. 4 children for this man. All of a sudden, he's saying he's not the father. Why? Wow. You know, so she's happy, and I feel her joy.
He's been hearing stories, you know, allegations here, unfounded allegations, because some people can be like that. They just hear, oh, I saw your wife with her ex or with this person, and then at the end of the day, they wake up and then they make a headline of it without going to the roots of the matter. You know, congratulations to her and
a big congratulations, big congratulations, all the way from you. We are sending congratulations to her, because seriously, I can feel her joy. You know, I have seen men who, for no reason, have accused the infidelity. For no reason. In fact, there's this story that trending now of someone who sells hair. She's a very strong, very big hair vendor, very popular also, you know. So all of a sudden, just because she's so rich, the husband, you know, milks her, because he does nothing. He does nothing. Wow. So she's the one taking care of the family. She's the one spending her money. All the house she built for almost $1 billion naira, she built it all from her business. You understand? So somehow they had issues, and the man began to suspect her that, oh, is it only this head that's giving you all this money? You must be doing something. You know, not that he saw her doing anything, but just because he had that doubt that her business wouldn't be giving you this much. Not that he even knows what it takes to do the hair business, but he just feels like hair business shouldn't give you this millions. So therefore, you have been unfaithful, you know. So he just labeled her being unfaithful. So she's out there crying that what is her crime? How? Saying she's with the keke. If she enters keke, oh, she must be having something with the keke driver. Oh, if she enters boats, right? You know. So allegations like this, without any evidence to back it up.
What I see there is insecurity.
You know? Insecurity.
Deep-seated
now you're talking. Now you're talking. I will have a whole lot of men with these issues. We have a whole lot of them. When they can't level up, they look for allegations and then just dump it on you. And you know what it is. When you come out and tell the whole world that your children are, people begin to label the wife.
And you know the
without
some ladies go as far as saying, oh, because I need my marriage intact, no more hair business, so that he can even believe in me.
And she would have done that. She would have done that if not for other stories that came up.
Wow.
But, well, I'm just happy for this woman, seriously. And this goes to other women, too, who are having this challenges, like the woman from Edo State, whom the husband just claimed he's not the father of the children. Perhaps she should go for another test. Maybe there's a mistake somewhere, because seriously, I don't know. We're going on a quick break. I'll be right back to introduce our guest as well as our topic. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
For your news on the go, ADBN is everywhere you are. Stay connected with us across all our social media and streaming platforms for exclusive news updates, captivating stories, and more. Join the ADBN community today via our various platforms. An Avo TV app, ADBN Channel 121, Niger TV app, ADBN TV, Linuxwell TV app. To get the latest news straight to your phone, join our WhatsApp TV channel. Just search for ADBN TV and hit the follow button. Turn on your notification to stay updated and never miss any part of the experience. Stay in the conversation with us across social media handles. On X at ADBN TV, Instagram at ADBN TV, Facebook ADBN TV, YouTube ADBN TV. Keep visiting our website on www.adbntv.com. Watch us live anytime, anywhere. ADBN TV, a part of you.
The overall function of the Parliament is adequate representation of their constituents in state across the Federation.
Removal of fuel subsidy, resources to critical sectors such as education and health. A call to unity and progress of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
NAS Unplugged is a program that will highlight topical issues from both chambers of the National Assembly, from motions and constituency projects.
There is it.
Catch the program on ADBN TV, Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, as we bring you activities of the National Assembly as it affects the people.
During the flood disaster in Maiduguri and its environs.
For increase in the number of judges in the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja.
The eyes have it.
NAS Unplugged, Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8 p.m.
Welcome to FCT in Focus, your window to the vibrant heartbeat of Nigeria's capital. We dive deep into the core of the FCT, exploring how key policies and decisions shape lives across the city. From exclusive insights into the FCT administration to voices from the streets, we bring you stories that matter. Catch FCT in Focus every Saturday and Sunday at noon. Tune in for the latest stories directly in the nation's hearts.
Do you know what gamalin 20 is? It is a dangerous chemical pesticide never meant for human consumption. Sadly, fishermen illegally use gamalin 20 to fish, poisoning not the water, but the food on your plate. Here's how to spot fish caught with gamalin 20. Fish that look unusually fresh but stiff. A strange chemical smell, sometimes like kerosene, when cooked. Pale or bleached gills, peeling scales, or sunken eyes. Eating such fish can cause nausea, vomiting, and even damage your liver and kidneys. In severe cases, it can lead to life-threatening health complications. Remember, using gamalin 20 for fishing is a crime. It harms people, rivers, and marine life. Protect your health. Buy fish only from trusted sellers. Report suspicious fishing practices to the authorities. Together, let's keep waters safe and our meals healthy.
On the go. ADBN is everywhere you are. Stay connected with us across all our social media and streaming platforms for exclusive news updates, captivating stories, and more. Join the ADBN community today via our various platforms. Anavo TV app, ADBN Channel 121, Niger TV app, ADBN TV, Linuxwell TV app. To get the latest news straight to your phone, join our WhatsApp TV channel. Just search for ADBN TV and hit the follow button. Turn on your notification to stay updated and never miss any part of the experience. Stay in the conversation with us across social media handles. On X at ADBN TV, Instagram at ADBN TV, Facebook ADBN TV, YouTube ADBN TV. Keep visiting our website on www.adbntv.com. Watch us anytime, anywhere. ADBN TV, a part of you.
Thanks for tuning in. So music has a way of transporting us to different times and places, invoking emotion and sparking memories. At its core, music is storytelling, a way for artists to share their experiences, perspective, and truth with the world. Today on the show, we have Uti Pius, a gospel music artist who creates a fascinating blend of storytelling and worship. As a gospel music minister, she waves narrative that resonates with listeners. So let's explore her approach to crafting stories through music. You know, let me welcome you first before I jump in, because I can't wait to start with the questions. How are you doing, Uti?
I'm all right, thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's so nice having you live on there.
Thank you.
Outside the music, seeing you on TV and all that. You're welcome. All right, so today we're exploring storytelling in music. And so I would like to start like this. Your most popular song, you know, can you just tell us, you know we like stories on this TV, Esther? So just tell us the story behind your most popular song, and which song is that? Let's start.
So I don't know how people know the songs that are popular.
Okay.
Because, for me, I don't know which is popular because
you just go there and play the music and then leave it.
So I don't know what's popular for my people back home. I don't know what's popular to where I actually live. But I think everyone seems to like. Growing up, I was known for the song titled Yama, which means shine. And at the moment, I think lots of people keep saying Moyom Kwe, which means I have searched and I've not seen a God like you. You know, that song is a story on its own. Okay. It's more of my life journey. So this is me saying, God, you are just amazing. And this story could have been someone else's stories as well, because a lot of people have been in a situation where they feel like this is only God that can come through for me. I've been through a whole lot. But mine wasn't like I've been through a whole lot. Yeah. Okay. I always tell people that when they ask me about my singing, I'm like, I always have a different story from what everyone else has got. Yeah. Okay. So this is me giving thanks to God. Okay. So I put my own thanksgiving to God as a story, which is the song, because every song is a story. It all depends on how you put it, you know. So this is my story, my own song of thanksgiving to God, and to tell the whole world that I've searched and I've not seen a God like him. I mean, I've got, if someone was going to go through my songs, they're almost all my songs are thanksgiving songs to God, you know. Aside the Yama, which is more like telling people to shine the light, because a lot of people are so gifted and then they bottle it in somehow because of where they find themselves and they're like, I'm not good enough. But your world, your environment, your community is actually waiting for you to evolve. So I'm encouraging people to shine that light of God and don't put the light down. Just shine because someone wants the light that God has given to you.
Fascinating. You know, I listened to that song and I must tell you it's interesting. But at a point, I felt she must be telling one kind of story with this song, because I see you say people sitting down, you don't know what they're going through, another person sitting down, now say hi, now say hi. So it's like coming from a place of you just see sad people all around, but it's okay for someone to like walk up to somebody and say, So that was the story I saw behind that's song.
A massive story. It's well related to everyone. I mean, even if you're not a Christian, you still want to be able to give a helping hand to someone, you know. You see your brother standing by the wayside, your sister, all clothed in darkness, but then you want, sometimes people don't necessarily want so much from you.
True.
Not the money, not. Sometimes it's just information, sometimes just a smile, you know, just telling someone, how are you today?
Absolutely.
Just the British, they know how to say that. 100 times they'll be asking you, you're right. Yeah.
Oh, really?
And then, you're right. They want to know if you're fine, you know, whether it makes sense or not, but someone is asking you, how are you feeling, you know, and that makes you turn and say, well, someone is speaking to me today, you know. So some people just need to hear someone's voice talking to them. So that song is like a general song to everyone.
All right. That's great. Esther, you want to jump in?
So she just made mention of some persons who are talented, but they have bottled it in, maybe for reasons including not knowing how to launch out.
I know.
How can you, what would you say to persons in that category? They are well gifted. Maybe they minister or they feature in their local churches, but they have not taken their arts to the next level, to the global stage. How can they launch out? How can they start? Because you are coming from somewhere.
Yeah. And another thing is, I think gifts are diverse, right? So some people are gifted and some people just have to learn the craft, you know. Like I would say I'm in my ministry, right? Because I didn't have to learn how to sing. I was growing up as a kid in a church, you know.
He always has to start from the church.
I think I will be a very good example here because growing up I was so quiet. I wouldn't talk to anyone, but I can see everything. I relate to people, like I will respond, but I'm not that outgoing coming to talk to you. And even when I started in church, you know, what happened is we will sing when it's time to sing. That's when you hear my voice. And then once I'm down from the pulpit, and that's it. So remember when my pastors will be calling the kids, oh, you guys did so well today. Everyone will be jumping up, you know. But I would just be in my little corner. But I was the leader. That was me doing that. But then God really helped me to keep going on. And I couldn't believe myself because of how I was growing up. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to relate with anyone. And I think sometimes this plays up because people were like, oh, she doesn't really want to talk to them. They don't know this is a natural life. But then God somehow pulled me into this ministry, which I have to learn over time to relate to people, to smile even when I don't feel like smiling. I just want to try to get on so that I don't look so weird to people. So I was going to say to people, like, you could find yourself, you feel talented or you are talented. First thing first is to find a place of comfort. Place of comfort in terms of serving. Because I've served, I wouldn't say, in short, I've been serving since I was, when I started in church as a kid, I've always seen myself serving, right? Because that's where you discover who you really are. Is this meant for you or not, okay? So I was really rooted in the service, and that really helped me because where I find myself is a place that I would have said, oh, I've had enough of this now. I really don't want to. But there was a seed that was deposited in the inside that I cannot do without, right? I would say, I'm okay. I really don't want to stress myself about doing this, the gospel or singing, because you tend to like, so you're giving out a whole lot. For me, my singing is so different. You know, I'm not making money out of it. Like, it's not like a commercial kind of thing. But when they urge to go into the studio, record, or come and do this massive event that is going to happen on Friday, I can't resist it.
Yeah,
I've been fighting to stop it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've been fighting to stop it because I know how stressful it could be. Like coming all the way down and all those things.
You know, I'm going to come to that. I'm going to come to that because I know you are a nurse. So I'm going to still come to that, how you are able to manage your career as a nurse in the United Kingdom and then ministry. Okay, but then let's see. You said something about, you know, you can't help it. So I would like to know that song that you don't get tired of singing or performing, one of your songs, that if, when you get on stage and you start to sing this song, you are somewhere else, so that we can go listen to it.
Okay, so I think almost all my songs, but then when you have a program, you're not gonna sing all of them. Like when I went out on Sunday, it wasn't planned, but because I met with the pastor, and they said, oh yeah, you could just do a song, and I went out with Testimony. Testify is a song of gratitude to God. You know, like the Bible says that we overcame them with the blood of the Lamb and by the words of our testimony. So I like to thank God in advance and even with what He's doing at the moment. So whenever I'm going out, whatever happens at that time, I just grab one of the songs. It's not specific that everywhere I go, I just sing one of them. It depends on how I feel and what God wants me to give to the people. So I testify.
That's
to
great.
Goodness.
That's
so just encouraging the people. As you're going into the new week, just testify, even if what you've asked God for is right there with you. And even if it's not, just keep thanking Him because He will always do it.
All right, I can see your music, one of your music albums is played. That's Identify, right? I Testify.
So. I think so.
Okay.
That's the one.
Okay, that's great. All right, so, you know, talking about storytelling in music, how do you encourage people? Because when the kind of music I like to listen to, I love to follow lyrics, where I know this generation, they follow rhythm a lot, you know, just a bang, 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 bang. But in my days, we like to follow the lyrics. So, and most of the songs I know are stories, you know. You sit down and you listen to stories. Sometimes it resonates with you, sometimes it's even happening, you know, but these are great stories. So I don't know if in your line of music, because I've only heard a few of them, are they great stories, even though it's religious or behind most of your songs, or like you said, you just, you know, let it out however you're feeling it?
It will always be a story, depending on what context the song comes, right? So it is a story for me to say to God, if it wasn't for you in my life, I don't know where I would have been today, right? So, but then I think it's more of what you want to give out to the people, what God has given to you, what you want to tell them. Because many times it's more of how did you get this song? So sometimes my pastor is preaching, and while he's preaching, I'm writing a song from that.
That's another way.
Another way is things surrounding you, your life situation, true life situation, or you are saying sometimes it's about your country. You don't know, things are happening and you don't really like it, and you just want to pen it down, tell God enough is enough, or we believe that tomorrow will be greater. So every song is a story, depending on who is telling it and how they are sharing it.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I remember some gospel song too. They would like give you the full story, like you're listening to the song, but you're playing the drama in your head. Like, oh, he woke up in the morning, he was dressing to go to work, he got hit by a car, and then people thought he was dead. All of a sudden, he just, you know, stories like that. You like to encourage people, because I like to see more of that. But what we see these days with gospel songs is just some people just line and beat the drums, and that's it.
I think what's going on now, people just want to know what's trending, what people like, and they just go with it. But that it wouldn't be the same to everyone.
Okay.
There are still people that write songs that comes to them either through reading the Bible or listening to the Word of God or how they feel what God has told them in their mind. So they'll just still pen it down. Like this song now, well, I don't think if this is I Testify or You're So Good, you know. It all depends on when the song comes, how it comes. The story you want to tell me is more of telling people how good God is, more of gratitude to God. So it's all mixed, you know. Even the ones they are doing now, the rhythm and everything, just following the trend, it's okay for some people, you know. At least they will still get something out of it, and it's still gospel.
Okay. Esther?
All right. So talking about song genre, music genre, which of these do you major? You know, do you do all?
Not all of it, but I think, I don't know.
Oh, you don't do reggae? No, I don't see reggae in your music.
I think I'm going to have a reggae in my live recording. That's going to be the first time, really.
Okay, so you do a bit of
not
all
complete the reggae, but it's a little bit mixed, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. And in the making of your music, right? I know there are people who are lyricists. There are people who are composers. There are some who are vocalists. There are some music artists. People who do everything for yours. It's just come, voice it, and then show up. So do you do all of this? Are you gifted in songwriting and composing and all of those? Or how do you get to produce a whole music?
So I write my songs, right? So once they come, you don't always have it all together. I don't know if other people do have it all together. Mine drops like a little, like 2-3 lines at a time. And then I develop from there. And then what I'll do, I'll just sing it like a demo. I just record it until after creating it, and I feel like it's okay, I'll now share with my producer. I'll sing the tune to him, and then they will now build it, like produce the song from there. But it will always be me composing it, right? So, but then they can always rearrange it to help you, because that's what they do anyway. But then you need to always know what you want, because sometimes they don't really get it right. Really know what you want, you help them, and they help you, and the song comes out.
After all, it's
really
yours,
nice.
so you know what you want.
Okay, so where do you see your music in the next 10 years?
You have to laugh. You know, she said she was fighting to stop it.
Right.
So I keep telling people I don't know how long I'm gonna go on with this, but to be very honest, this is me. This is my life. Singing is gonna be part of my life till eternity. So I don't know in the next 10 years what's gonna happen, but then we are still here. We are still praising God, one day at a time. So.
You know, I just wonder how it is producing a song over there in the United Kingdom and producing a song here. Which is better for you, or which would you prefer?
In terms of production, I do all my production in Nigeria.
And why so? It's
well,
cheaper?
For me. Before, well, I've done a full album in the UK before, full album production.
I think that's in one of those videos.
Okay.
And it was so expensive. At the time, it was all right. It was just me and my husband. It was all right. But then I started having kids, and you know what it means, childcare and all that. I said, I'm not doing this, because am I spending all that money for something I'm not getting from, right? So and then I was able to note a producer back home, which he was good, you know. And I think most people know him. He's Baseda, and he can do it. I'll send the song to him. He will produce it, send it back to me. I'll go to the studio over there. I still go to the studio over there to voice, send it back to him. But then that will save me a whole lot of money. And still very good production, you know. And it's even better because there's no one that can really give me the rhythm. Even when I do English, but there's some songs that still need that African feel, and you don't get that. You don't get that so much in the UK.
Place like home,
no place like home. So I do all my
we tell our story better.
We tell us and we enjoy it better. You know, then how do you now balance? Because I saw in your profile your healthcare and your singing career. It's a whole lot to combine.
It can be.
So how do you do it?
It can be. This is what I always said to people, because a lot of people have been asking the same question: how do you manage? For me, it's not a problem as long as I want to do it. I can take a few hours to create my songs and pull out what I want to pull out, and because for me it's a gift. It's already in the inside, so I don't struggle to get it done. It's just like this event that is happening, you know. It's not easy to be far away like that and then you can put everything together, you know. But I already know what I want. I know who to call. And God blessed me with people who are very sincere to me, and they do exactly what should be done, you know. Okay. Another thing also, you can't do it without finance. Right. Yeah, because I do hear people say, oh, please, could you help me to go record my song? And I'm not ignoring them, but I'm just trying to help them, because you can't ask for money to produce a song. It is expensive. Wow. Music ministry is expensive, so you got to be ready. If you're not ready, stay in church, sing in your church till when God is ready to launch you out and you know that you can start something, you know. So minister in church is still all right, you know, but if you want to do like commercial, spreading it everywhere, you've got to record the song. Producing the song is not a problem, but marketing, you know, having it to be played on radio, getting people to hear it, it is expensive, you know. So that's it basically.
I'm just surprised hearing this, seriously, because you know, with the number of music, gospel music we see out there, saying it's expensive, it's making it look.
Yep, that's why a lot of music are not heard. You don't hear so many.
And they're very good music. Songs. Even me right here, I'm not heard. Like, I'm not really known. I don't have the resources to push myself that much.
Oh, really?
And you know, sometimes you have the labels come to you, right? And then they tell you, okay, be a part of our team. And then the royalty thing comes in, like we saw between Mercy Chinwo and Easy Concert. They push you, take up all of the bills for you, but at the end of the day, it's more like monkey they walk, baboon they chop.
Have you tried to give that?
No, I've never. I mean, I've not been opportune for that. Okay. But if someone has such an opportunity, I would say go for it, because then it will help you, it will expose you. I always say to people, because when I left Nigeria, I was doing really well with my music. I was growing and I was blossoming like that. I was getting known, and then I got married. I wouldn't say it was a bad thing. No, it was the best thing that could have ever happened to a young girl growing up. You know, so if it happens to people, like you have someone to support you, get you into a label, please go for it, because they will expose you. Right. They will help you get you there, because you have the light. It will shine even if they leave you somewhere. You know, I love that. Yeah. Don't be stingy when you're not even there yet. Just give it up. If I had such an opportunity when I was growing up, when I was physical, even when I'm still trying to get there, I will go.
You would have grabbed it.
Yeah. I will, and I know I would have, because I know I have something to give. But this is me now struggling to do it all by myself. So if I had such an opportunity, it would have been better. But I still thank God.
You know, when I see you on stage performing the songs, there's this powerful message and impact people have listening to you. But I keep wondering, when you do these things, what do you expect? What impact music to have on your listeners, people listening to you?
So what you're giving out hope, you're giving out love, you're giving out courage to people, depending on the lyrics of the song. Like my last event, I've heard people call me to say they were healed of some things that was a problem to them. So we don't just sing, we just want to share the love of God with people, and we want them to go home and feel blessed, you know. So I don't think someone like me, I would want to struggle or want to stress myself with this, but there's a message that God wants me to share at every point with people that are in the auditorium when I'm up on the stage, and I'm quite happy to keep doing that.
And then you feel so good when you see the impact of your music on people. I can imagine the joy.
I think the question was how I manage. So I think there was a time, I'm a nurse, right? There was a time I was just doing like a contract so I could travel easily. But now I'm back to full-time, so I have to like manage my time, push everything. So it's like this is all my holiday for the year, which is finished.
Wow.
But no, the next one is starting in April. So from April, another year rolls in. So I'm quite happy that I've got this. So I've got some weeks off. So but I have to be a bit calculating, but not about recording my song. I can stay in my room, send the song to my producer, pop into the studio. But my movement is a little bit limited. I don't go out too much, but I like the few ones that I'm able to attend and be a blessing.
It's so good to do, Esther. And then your children, how do you manage to bring them? Because now you spent all your holidays with this.
So
we're not talking about that yet. The program coming up, we'll still mention that. But I just want to know how you're able to bring in family, your music.
It's all balanced.
Oh, really?
Really, it's all balanced. Because I have a very supportive husband. Once I'm off, I don't think too much about home because he's capable. You know, my work, even when I'm home sometimes, they don't really see me because I do more, I just do nights, right? So I come back and they are there. I could hear they're there, but I'm sleeping. And once I'm up, before I'm back from work, the kids are off to school. So he's already doing the job even when I'm there. So when I'm off, I don't feel like they're struggling. The only thing, we're on the phone all the time. Because you know, those kids, they will call you.
It's one good thing having a supportive husband, I tell you. All right, we got so carried away with the stories. We're supposed to go on a break. We didn't go on a break, but we'll go on a very quick break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Thank you. For your news on the go, ADBN is everywhere you are. Stay connected with us across all our social media and streaming platforms for exclusive news updates, captivating stories, and more. Join the ADBN community today via our various platforms. An Avo TV app, ADBN Channel 121, Niger TV app, ADBN TV, Linuxwell TV app. To get the latest news straight to your phone, join our WhatsApp TV channel. Just search for ADBN TV and hit the follow button. Turn on your notification to stay updated and never miss any part of the experience. Stay in the conversation with us across social media handles. On X at ADBN TV, Instagram at ADBN TV, Facebook ADBN TV, YouTube ADBN TV. Keep visiting our website on www.adbntv.com. Watch us live anytime, anywhere. ADBN TV, a part of you.
Life. Thanks for being there and welcome back. So we still have UT Pius in the building with us, and she's telling us all about storytelling in her music, not just her music, gospel music generally. All right, so I don't know if Esther has more questions.
Yes, of course I do, because I'm a singer as well.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I didn't know that part of you. Seriously, Esther.
Nancy, you don't say.
Oh no, I know you're the chorus. You're a chorister, right? But
okay, so I'm a member of Fogman.
Oh, I know Fogman.
Yeah, with Bobby Frieger.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Fogman. I know it's a group of
gospel music ministers. In the series would be, what would you want to come to mind when UT Pius is mentioned? When we hear Sissy Winans, when we hear Sinach, when we hear messaging, when we hear Yolanda Adams.
When you hear about Sissy Winans, what do you think about?
Well, if I need a music that will bless my soul, this coming of a sincere worshiper who is not out to make fame or noise, but is out to make impact. I think a matured gospel singer who has a relationship with God. Yes.
Yeah, because why I asked that is because growing up, you know, they used to say like, which of these top gospel artists do you like and all that? And then we'll be like, oh, when I grow up, I want to be like this person. Sissy Winans is one of my best, like a mentor. I mean, growing up, I used to sing lots of her songs, you know. And so when people hear about me in the future, even now, I just want them to think about hope, you know, love, and then courage, you know, because when you listen to my songs, and also learning how to be thankful to God, you know, because most of my songs are thanksgiving to God, and when you thank God, He does these amazing things, and that alone gives you hope. So yeah, I think that those are the things.
So do you have a group of young gospel ministers you are mentoring?
Not really. Well, that's what they normally say, be my mentor, but
you run away.
But I'm far away and I'm not there, and they just feel like that's who I am to them. They look up to me, and they follow me, and they watch what I do, but sometimes not like a physical, I don't have that physical contact with them, but then we just chat, you know, back and forth, and that's the thing. But you find out that sometimes when people ask you to be their mentor, and then the next thing is they want to do what I said about before, and I would encourage them, sit in church and dedicate yourself and develop yourself. See, if God wants to announce you, He will do it in an amazing way. It doesn't matter that He didn't do, like mine, I wasn't picked up. But growing up, I know how I was so blessed. You know, I was a kid. I was really active, even though I wasn't like really talking to people, but I was really active doing my singing, getting to a group of 5 girls and just doing a cappella, and then traveling. I was young. I would just go to Owerri to stay in my church and get the choir there ready, and a whole lot of stuff. So I would say when you are in church, you will grow and God will make ways. Because I know how He blessed my life. Even like some families that were big family, they will take me to Lagos. That time, you know what it means to be taken to Lagos.
That's a small London in Nigeria.
Yeah, so that was said. And yeah, so I do have people reach out to me, be my mentor, and I just encourage them, you know. The thing is not to give up, it's just to be in a place of service, and God will make a way when it's time.
All right. So let's talk a little bit about your upcoming shows.
Yeah.
You know, it started when? When exactly, and how did it start? Your One Voice.
So One Voice.
One Voice.
Yeah, One Voice. I started One Voice in the UK, and I run like 3 series or 2 series in the UK. Yeah, I would say 3. The first one, I didn't really give it a name, like One Voice. It was like Southampton Praise. And then I was able to rearrange myself, and then God gave me the word. So it was all about gathering the community, and it's always been my thing. I'm so involved in the community when it comes to my life like that. So I did 2 there before the COVID. And when COVID hit, you know, we had a whole long break. Even church, we didn't get back to church that quick. And I said to myself, I want to come home and launch the one. So it took me 2 years to get myself together. And the first year I came, it was amazing. That was 2022. Yeah, that was 2022. Was the first time I came to Nigeria to do the One Voice, and it was great.
Here in Akwa Ibom State, right?
Yeah, in Yauyu. And then I came back 2024. So it's like every other year. I came back 2024, and it was better and bigger than 2022. Yeah. So I was able to get some lovely videos from 2024. And we're here again in 2026. Yeah. And people are asking me, so you not doing One Voice anymore in the UK? And I'm like, hold on. Let's share it. So,
but why did you choose to do it back home instead of doing it in the UK?
And so I was doing it in the UK.
Yeah, so I know you did
after
1.
COVID. No, I did 3.
Oh, 3.
Yeah.
Said. Okay.
So it was big, like a big event. You know, we had guest artists coming together, and then the thing is, I can't have them 2 together in a year because it's expensive. Even if I was gonna do it in the UK, it would still cost me a whole lot. If I was gonna do home in Nigeria, it would still cost me a whole lot. You know, so I can't do it together in a year. So maybe I will try to do 1. So because now it's like every other year. So maybe I'm gonna run, because I'm going back to do it in the UK hopefully from next year. Yeah. So so I'll see how I can run it back to back, but.
That's going to be a big one. That's going to be a big one. So tell us something about this concert you've been doing so far, the impacts you've had people have through administration? How difficult is it to get, fellow artists to come and perform? Like, sorry, before you start, I remember one time we had Bobby Friga on the show, and he talked about, going for some of these concerts. They don't pay you well, but you just do it out of service to God and all that. So how are you able to gather these artists? Are they top artists or home-based artists?
Only home-based, I think.
And is it a platform for up and coming?
I do.
Or only those established?
Well, I create that platform for upcoming. So we do have like 2 or 3 with us, that will be performing. And I mean, I really tried because they are really on my neck. They want to sing, and we can't really have all of them. We'll try. I think we've got 3 people on the pipeline for this year. And so talking about the fellow artists like me, so they are only there to support me. So I wouldn't want to say that I'm paying them. I can't pay them, all my brothers, these are top artists, and they go to events. Most of them do run government events, and they get paid a whole lot of look. That's Mama IT, so they get paid fat sum of money, So I call them as brothers and sisters, and I'm like, I am coming home, and I need some support. So could you come support my event? And anyone that is happy, they come and support me. So all I'm doing is just love token, not payment to them, because I can't afford to pay them. It will be too expensive. My event is an individual event. I got no sponsor sitting here. I'm just saying it. This is just me and my husband supporting me to put this together, right? So I got no support. And if you kind add it up, I'm talking about millions.
And what do you expect to get from this?
Oh, it's a blessing from God, and I feel satisfied. That's what I was saying. I want to run away from it, but I can't really. So people don't really understand. Sometimes your family are not. She's coming to spend so much money. I was told, all these cameras, and people are adding it up for me. Please stop adding it up. Stop telling me how much.
The billboards I saw the other day on the road.
Stop telling me you're adding things up when you come. Please don't add anything up. Please just pray for me. Just pray for me. Don't tell me how much I'm spending, because a normal person will not want to do that. I'm normal in the sense, I'm all right, But this is what gives me satisfaction. I could have used my money to do anything else, but this is what gives me satisfaction, just putting this together to be a blessing to the community, All
right, so during the Akwa Carol night, we have group of choirs, artists, music artists come. Why haven't I seen you in any of the seasons?
Well, I've not been home for a long time. So I put it because there's the same question people ask me. I don't think I'm known in my city. Like, I left for a long time. So I wouldn't blame anyone for not calling me, because they don't see me, they don't know me. Someone was like, we only just hear your voice on radio, like you're everywhere on radio, but we don't see the face to add to the voice. But that's fine. I'm not going to come back home before
because of the face is here now.
I'm quite happy like
it's
this.
Good.
And let me ask, who's your role model? Who's your mentor? Now, you mentioned Sissy Winans. Who inspires you spiritually?
So, I mean, a whole lot of this gospel artists growing up, Ron Kennelly, them, we were just dancing with his songs, singing along, Sissy Winans, Benita Bynum, a whole lot of them, so, a whole lot of them,
Now, for this One Voice event that is coming up, I know you have expectations. Even the audience will come because they have expectations. But we want to hear your expectations of, apart from what you have to offer and why you are doing it, what do you expect to see from the gospel artists, from the choir groups and all of those people that will be coming? Do you give out criteria, guidelines and all of that, or you know them already? They should just come do their thing and go?
So I let people do what they want to do, but then because I've already chosen them, before I choose them, I know what they can give to the people. I mean, I called my brother, Bobby Friga. I said, I need someone. There's an atmosphere that I want. Can you suggest someone? And and he suggested 3
Felix
people,
Rowe.
and I went checked them up, and I took one out of it.
Wow.
Because this time, the one voice that is happening on Friday is going to be so different from what we've been having. So all these artists, they have the way in people. Right. So it's so mixed. You know, even people that are not even artists, but they are in the church singing, you're going to see them. Like in my team, I have choir leaders who are in the one voice team who are going to lead praise and worship. You know, these people are like prayerfully selected to be a blessing. So I would encourage people to come out and be blessed, because it's going to be an atmosphere of blessing, you know. Different people singing different songs and blessing people differently.
What's the theme? What's the theme for the event?
It's Shine.
Shine.
Wow. Shine. And that is Yama.
Yama.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we have to go. We just have 4 minutes. But before we go, you know, talking about the state of things in the country. I know you're coming from the UK, so it might not really be that way, but you should understand what we're going through in the country. The layman on the street will tell you the economy is hard. The economy is hard. So with your music, how do you think your music can bring about unity, you know, change when people come listen to you? Do you intend?
Exactly what we are doing, you know, exactly what's happening on Friday. This is one voice, people coming together. You know, people, music has a way of just giving that hope and making people happy and excited. And just like we come together, we're going to praise God, but we're going to have some little physical things, like the first 100 people will go home with some little gifts from the foundation. And so that's it. We can't really, we're not saying we're going to alleviate any problems that's associated with the community. I don't know what's going on, but I know because my family is here. I feel the heat as well. When it hits them, it comes to
you,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah. So, but we keep praying that God, things will be easy. Yeah, it's hard everywhere, but it's hard differently. You know, there's some people that can't really afford even smallest like food. You know, but some people, their problem is something bigger. Praying and trusting God that things will get better in our community down there.
All right. Thank you so much, you Pius, for coming on the show today. And thank you for your insightful conversation with us.
Thank you.
Nice. I'll let you go until you sing for us. There's no way you're going to leave this table without singing. So which of the songs are you going to do for us now? Perhaps Yama?
I don't know what I'm going to sing because I'm actually on voice rest.
Okay, you don't have to strain your voice so much, just a little.
When you see your sister standing by the roadside, and when you see your brother standing by the roadside, maybe clothed with sadness, everything seems like hardness. No Gentile, no high priest, no Levite, no. Light it on, gloom, shut it on. Light the light of this world. You know you are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. So shine that light. Come on Friday, I will sing for you.
Absolutely. So awesome, Yama. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you. I feel good to be here.
All right. So Hapop would like to thank Beauty Pius for sharing her gift with us today. Her beautiful voice, her music reminds us that storytelling is at the heart of connection and understanding. So keep exploring the stories behind your favorites. Like I always do when I listen to my favorite song, I like to listen to the stories behind it. I will see you again in the next episode. I think we should close with her song, Yama. That would be nice. Director, help us. Bye.
I do